flare gun. We saw like a flare gun go off or something, and we had reason to believe that that's where he was signaling for help or
We were
something like
told
that.
there was a flare gun or a firebolt or a burst of
Some
some sort of magic
right,
that went off like a couple weeks ago.
right, and they said they could tell us the general direction of it. I believe it was like northeast, and we were. I think that was maybe on our next to do list. Next to do.
So you guys remember the timing coincided from when Captain Blue Jeans was supposed to be, or what was his name?
Captain
Denham.
Denham.
Captain Denham was actually supposed to be coming to the city, like the day that they heard the fireworks, flare gun, and all of shit. And so, yeah, you guys are definitely on the right track, thinking that there's something to do with that. Um, but remember, at the very end of the battle, that you guys went down and finished those guys off. You managed to capture the severed upper like head and shoulder and
That's right.
arm of one of the zombies,
Right.
who was still animate, even though his jaw was off.
Right.
Like jaw was
It
completely
was
knocked
still
off.
trying to escape.
It was still had some. It was still trying to claw into a certain direction that they've all been running to.
Right. Yeah,
And
I remember that
and
now.
You guys would remember. You guys would know, like, on the terrain and shit, that roughly speaking, it seems like all of these zombies that have been like running away from you, which you guys know has never happened before,
Right.
they all seem to be running in like the general same direction. If you guys are, north, they seem to be going to the south area. If they were east, they seem to be going. They always seem to be going to the same.
Right.
Yeah, my roll
Same
20
same central location.
Yeah, as it were.
I can present John.
Yeah, that'll be fine. As long as you're okay with moving my guys, I'm sure.
Sure. Present a tab. This one.
Usually going 10 to 15 feet out of the creature.
Right.
God, that reach is beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. Can you see? Is it going?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, we ended at that battle, right?
Yeah, you guys
we
are
were,
at the battle.
we were taking a rest and then heading out in the morning to check out the flare
Well,
Right.
that's
site.
well. I don't remember you guys talking about that. I remember you guys capturing the hand thing, and then going back, and that's what we called it.
Yeah.
So-
Well, yeah, we were gonna check out. We were gonna get a rest, and then we were gonna check out the site where
Well, that's where we are
the
now.
captain was taken from.
Right.
So you guys rested. I mean, there were guards. Nothing happened because you guys killed the zombies. Nothing else happened throughout the night. And even if it did, you guys are in one of the probably best barricaded rooms or buildings in the town.
Right.
And then you guys wake up and do whatever you want.
Well, we probably meet with the new what's her title?
You guys made her captain.
Okay. So
And what was her name again?
Leanne Greywood.
Captain Leanne.
Greywind.
Captain Greywind.
Greywind.
Captain
Yeah.
Greywind.
Yeah. So we'd probably hook up with her, let her know what we're doing, just as a professional courtesy, and then head out in the direction. Which direction was it?
It was.
I think
Hold on. No, I'll tell you. You don't have to
I
guess.
can't ping it.
It was essentially like over. You can't see the whole map.
Right, but
I'm looking at what you can see.
oh, is that way? Okay.
Yeah, it was this way off the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was essentially kind of where you guys came from,
Right, because
but
we
when you
came
guys
in.
came up, everything looked so fucked up and so disorganized that you didn't notice one like skirmish battlefield from the other. So you guys probably walked over it and didn't notice because everything looked the same way.
I
But
Because
figured
they
it
haven't
was
cleaned up any skirmishes in the area
right,
or burned any zombie bodies.
right.
Because
But
they had
it,
an incompetent nincompoop in charge of them.
but
Got it.
at least we did give them instructions for better preparing themselves. So
Yeah, they got the full captain's manual, so Leanne, I'm sure, will read that and make sure that the city is better protected.
yeah, so we'll head that way. Bid her adieu, and then get after it.
okay, you guys walk some amount of time out of town, and you don't really see anything yet. You guys are just sort of walking. Um, I'm gonna always assume that your fighters up front and the casters in the back, the bard and cleric in the back, sort of.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
If you ever want Throm
I
to be
can
out
get
front, he's got good AC. So
Well, the only thing I can
I
think of
can
is
get
that
her more than willing to lead unless they're brutally injured.
right,
well, because the other thing is that sometimes if you're going in a line, you might want to put the fighters before and after. But that's only if it was like
Throm will always bring up the rear because he can take a hit.
Yep.
He's
Okay.
got an 18 AC, so he's cool.
all right.
That's
So you
perfect.
guys,
Because the other two need to be running up.
Right.
Unless we're in like a single hallway, then Ike would probably take the full rear and put you up behind Gek because of her reach and being able to keep things off our ass.
oh, I didn't make that any
But
prettier.
it's like
to the-
single file.
Man, it's been a
But
while since we played. I was gonna make that prettier. Anyways, so you guys are just sort of traveling. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Just out of curiosity, like let's say that you had to walk for like 3 hours, right? Until you, what would you guys do or say or stuff while you guys were walking?
I mean, it was probably.
I think he just wants us to role play.
No, that's fine. I'm just thinking about because
Well,
all of our memory is back at this point, right?
That's a good question.
For the most part.
That's a good question. There's a lot of times nothing has come to your attention yet that there's any gaps in your memories. That's not to say that there aren't, but you can remember the tactics and your jobs and stuff like that.
Right. If we're foggy on something, we're not aware of it yet.
Correct.
Gotcha.
But you don't necessarily just have to role play for role play's sake.
No.
But you can also summarize a little bit about what you guys might do.
I think Ike is up front, probably talking back to Throm
Okay.
about strategies for the village when we get back, like who we need to talk to, what different things we need to help them make sure they have set up before we leave here once we've discovered what's going on with this captain,
I like that.
and so on and so forth. She's probably discussing things of that nature.
I would imagine while those two are conversing about strategies and tactics that Shay is definitely cracking wise about how woefully underprepared Fandolin was.
Yeah.
Because they were, and like even she knows it, even though she's kind of a fucking jack around.
All right. Well,
yeah, even Gek would be making like jokes like, "Yeah, they're a bunch of nincompoop idiots. They look like they got their shoes tied together and shit."
She'd be like, "Yeah, they made you look like a regular Einstein."
They did.
So what do you
Whoever that is.
Right.
So what do you guys think while y'all are just walking and talking? What are some
Gek's also taking pot shots at birds with the crossbow that they got. He's got Ike's crossbow and he's shooting birds as they're walking because he's bored.
Oh, nice.
He's definitely on his way to being a serial killer. Does he wet the bed?
No, I mean he kills zombies all the time. That's what. So yeah, he is a serial zombie killer.
True. So, what are some things that would come to y'all's mind? What do you guys think about of how to reinforce the town?
Probably to reinforce the. Which town do you mean, Fandolin?
Yeah.
I mean,
They need to work slowly. Start getting a wall built so they have
at
security.
least the fucking
For
like
sure.
palisade or something, because just sharpened sticks would be
and-
good.
They need more sharpened sticks. That's what they're going to go with, and they need guard towers at a minimum. But they really need a wall so they can close the gates and have actual peace in the evening. When they don't have people, well, really all the time. When they don't have people at the gates, when there's not a breach in the gate. But like slowly bulking up their defenses so they can build a wall and survive through that build, essentially. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, it's. I feel like here the thing about zombies is that they're easily defeated and their strength comes in numbers. So if you take like 4 seconds to prepare, you're gonna have quite the head start. So like it ain't rocket science, but
But right now they've had low number attacks, and if they get a high volume attack, they'll be wiped out in minutes.
right. But as far as we've seen, that could be true for a lot of places also. Like, I mean, it's not like there's a modern day like police station they could hole up in. You know, it's all
Exactly.
It's
That's
all
that's
wood
why
and
they have to.
Right.
You gotta. If you're a farm, you gotta have walls.
Right.
You need a big fence, at least a 10-foot high fence. Probably get away with 7 or 8, but I would say 10 because you might have zombie giants. So those you're gonna have to take out before they get to the 10-foot high fence, because they will turn it into splinters.
Sure. We could probably like sketch up designs for some sort of like maybe like animal fat rendering like fire traps as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I would say a wall and then probably a moat
What was
everywhere but the gate. Like the gate for the road that comes
Moat?
in, everywhere around, like a moat, not necessarily like a moat with water, but a moat with spike pit, like a moat of spike pit.
Fuck that! You want a moat with water? These zombies don't like water. We've learned that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
So,
definitely a moat.
A
of
moat.
water.
If we can get Fandolin to construct a moat of sorts, that's actually probably top on the list.
Yeah,
I mean, even
it's
if
something
it's not
they're gonna eventually have to vent to a water source. But if it's something they got to fill for right now, and add water to it so it doesn't get super stagnant,
well, there's
they can figure something out.
there's hills in behind them, so maybe they could figure out a way to divert a stream or some sort to them. I mean, like that's definitely that should be priority number 1 if it's even remotely feasible.
Yeah, probably before the wall.
Yeah.
If we can find a way to get a moat there, that might be the first thing we could do to detract these zombies.
Yeah.
That might be and if that's not already a strategy in the book, we would pass that on.
Right.
For small villages, because we just came up with a brilliant idea.
I feel like we probably would have put that together before we left.
Yes.
So let's
we would have given this information to him. We put that together on our long rest.
Yeah, let's pretend like we told Captain Gray Wind that. So
I mean, that's fine to retcon. You guys had all night there.
Yeah.
But I really, for some reason, it really pleases me. I like the idea of you guys just sort of walking and talking, and like how some people would have theological debates or philosophical, socio-political like debates. You guys are like, nah, the best way to defend against the zombies. And like that's just like what you guys just talk about. So I can you guys would be really proficient.
But like
Ike is definitely telling them they need to relocate the latrines here. They have this over here. Like they had nothing, not even the basics you would need for a city were in the right position. Like Come on, guys.
But think about it this way, Austin. You found it interesting, but like, I don't know if you've ever watched like The Walking Dead. Like, if they're not talking about relationships between the groups, they're talking about zombies. Like,
Yeah.
that's all that's going on. There's no time for, there's no really, well, I mean, at least in that show, there's no like ruling government, so like you can't get into a political talk. You maybe could discuss religion, like gods demonstrably exist in this, so it's like yeah, you could maybe be like, well, no, this is why I like this god's great for, like Thrawn would be like Odin will save us, he will bring down lightning, thunder, and rain.
Yeah.
I will be interested to see the first time we fight a zombie in a rainstorm. I'm interested to see what happens. I'm serious. Like, I don't know. There's no escaping the rain, so do they just ignore it? Or
actually, what information will we know about zombies in the rain up to this date and point in time? Since this has been going on for what, a year or 6 months?
Yeah, do we know anything? We can make checks.
That's a good question.
I think we discerned that because we crushed a couple of those checks.
Yeah, you can always call for new checks.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me.
Because I know it wasn't like a long time, but it was a substantial amount of time.
So basically, your experience and knowledge hitherto, zombies to rain is like traditional orcs to sunlight.
So it's unpleasant for them, but not a complete deterrent.
Right.
Are they going to have disadvantage on anything?
If it was, well, I mean, if you were
like mechanically, would I know that?
You would know that they were sloppy fighters. If it did start to rain and you were out, that which might be one of the reasons, but
just because orcs don't have a mechanical aversion to sunlight, that's what I was wondering.
No, I mean they just flame. Maybe they don't flame as well.
It's just more of an aggravation than anything. It sounds like.
Gotcha.
But it's also there's also.
Do they tend to not attack when it's raining, and not to do anything when it's raining? Is that what you're trying to get across?
Yes.
Like they stay put.
That's a good way to put it. Also, but like if there's a small trench around the wall, they don't go to that wall. They don't go over the water, even if it's like if it's more than like a few inches deep, they don't go to the.
Gotcha. So moat is like page 2 of the manual then. So I would have just highlighted that whole page, like moat wall. Okay, get those things started.
Just like the trench is just a good way to divert them and to put them funnel them into different places. If you put trenches, you know where the choke points are, stuff like that.
So you want to have trenches that can be filled with water in the town in case of an attack, especially surrounding certain buildings.
So
they won't necessarily always have water, but you could trigger the water to flow as soon as the attack hits.
Right.
And now these buildings are all protected. Trenches and moats.
I want to give you a point of inspiration for that insight. That was a very good insight, John.
I would still say moat is job 1. And
do I have one already? I don't
No, I don't give out. I don't give out.
So I have one point of. Can you track that in the notes for me, Tank or Adam?
I can.
Just inspiration, because we got 2 characters each, so it's easier than putting it on.
And you can use it for whichever one you want.
Can I also give them to Adam to use?
Sure.
On his behalf? Okay, cool.
You guys are
you'll be better served handing them to Austin for disadvantage on saves.
That's my point, but I'm just making sure I can use them on your turn.
Yeah, use them whenever, man.
Yeah,
always.
That's how I was
disadvantaging the DM.
I know I can use them on him. Yep.
Yeah, I would. So I do think that's a good idea, though. Like, it's even if it's just like a fucking like a 1 foot trench,
Yeah.
you can fill it
All
with,
around the town,
and
you
then
can surround everybody's house so they're even more protected.
well, and you
But
can
that doesn't mean you shouldn't have a wall.
well, no, for
Like that's
sure.
the big thing
But
there.
you could set up like the fantasy equivalent of like plywood over them, so like wagons can cross, and then when
Yep.
it's time to retreat, just yank the plywood.
Well, you could even have them all just going down the road. So they're on either side of the road. So typically you won't even need the zombies, if they were to get in, could walk all the roads in town, but they wouldn't be able to get into any building because the trench would be in front of it.
Mm-hmm. I suppose.
And you could open another fence and let them walk right on out.
Yeah. I don't know if they're
Right.
bad. Yeah, but we'll see.
Well, if you discern some sort of bait, put a goat outside the fence. They'll all go after the goat, and then you fucking shut the doors.
And their vision is based on movement, so don't move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
So as you guys are walking and discussing strategies
just possibilities.
and other things, you guys you turn a corner, and so you guys are out maybe I don't know 2-3 hours outside of town. Nothing has seemed out of the ordinary yet, but you see a wagon that is overturned, and the wagon has a bunch of zombies.
Feasting on it.
Well, there you can see that there's like boxes and stuff that were in the wagon that they've put as a sort of barrier, and you can't see over the boxes or around the boxes.
But they look deliberately stacked.
Yeah, they're piled up, and the zombies are like clawing at it and stuff, and you can see like
So
the sticks from the inside like poking
So
out.
they can't get into the wagon. They're
they,
barricaded out of the wagon.
they've used their
Is that what you're saying?
supplies to circle the wagon,
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
as it were.
So their zombies are hitting the boxes that are being put back up or being held, and sometimes there's just, all you can see is just sort of sticks that are just sort of like being shot out and like waved around and smacked at them. So you see these 4 right here, and they are actively fighting this thing, and then you see 2 more right here, and they are like very like shuffling their way over. They're not running. They're not in a hurry.
Towards
They're
us or
shuffling
towards
their way
the
over.
wagon?
And they have not noticed you guys at all yet.
Okay.
You guys were walking, and then you see them, and they don't see you.
Gex like fun and starts taking off with battle axe in hand.
Cool.
He looks forward to finding zombies.
Zombies!
Right.
I get to do some killing.
He almost turns into a zombie himself. Like, he just goes for the prey. Single-mindedly
I like to think
focused.
because he had that like arena dream when he was before this all started, that when he's not raging, he's commentating his fights.
Oh, fantastic.
So I might do some of that.
Great. Yeah, I mean, if there's Shay would probably try and get him to stop, but it doesn't sound like there's much stop. Just to like, because I mean, let him come to us. We can get their attention for sure. It should be like, hey,
Yeah,
hey.
but he's.
It should be like, don't go yet,
He's
dummy.
gonna go close to the first two and he's like, I'll bring him to us. You know that.
She just shakes her
And he
head
keeps running.
and probably draws her bow.
Yeah.
Fucking here we go. All right.
That's what the barbarians does.
By the way, I figured out who I'm going with, because I was trying to figure out a Kelsey Grammer type. I landed. It's not quite what I was going for, but I landed on Hugh Laurie.
Okay, for Throm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gek's gonna vary. I don't know exactly where I'm at with him yet.
Mongo
He's
from
kind of
Blazing
brute.
Saddles.
Little bit.
Steve Mongo McMichael.
Oh, Steve Mongo McMichael. Oh shit. Okay, sweet pea.
Yeah.
What the fuck
All right,
ever you
guys.
say?
Roll for initiative.
Okie
Rolling
dokie.
for initiative. Okay, silver's gonna be Gek. Purple's gonna be Ike. Oh, Gek with a 20 and Ike with a 16. Let's see, that's a 24 for Gek.
21 for Thrum. I was just trying to interject
With
because
an 18.
to get you them in order.
18 for Ike.
Yep.
18 for Ike, John.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can
John?
you not hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you
yeah,
now.
you're correct. 18 for Ike. I heard him.
Can you not hear me, Austin?
I couldn't hear you when you said,
Oh.
all I heard was 18 and it died.
Yeah.
So Gek is 24, Throm is 21, Shay is 23,
No.
and Ike is 18.
Nope, Shay is 16.
All right.
That must be leftover.
It sure is. All right. And what are these fucking...
Okay, I have control over everybody, so we're good to go.
All right. Where's the regular? No, I have it too high. Oh, right, there it is. Okay. And they are... Nice. There's 0. It was 0 initiative.
Awesome.
0. All right, so Gek, you're up. Go kill some fucking zombies, you pussy.
Okay, how far am I away from red?
You are 45 feet away from red.
Okay. Go ahead and move me 30 feet closer.
Okay. Thank you, Austin. You're a peach.
You can...
Yeah.
And he
is that good?
Yeah. That's as close as you can get to him.
Yeah.
He is going to go ahead and pull a javelin off his back and huck that at red. Wait.
Nice.
Wait, am I 10 feet away?
You are 15 feet from red.
Oh,
5,
15.
10, 15.
Okay. Yeah. No, so yeah, then he will we'll huck a javelin.
Yeah, because you couldn't get any closer.
And that's a 12 plus 6, 18 will hit, I'm sure.
Yeah, they'll hit.
And that's going to be 10 points max damage. As he tosses his javelin directly
10 points
at
to
this
red.
zombie. And he's going to go into a rage after he throws that javelin at red.
Of course he will. I would expect nothing less.
If you ain't raging, you ain't trying.
Yeah. I just didn't need to really do it before that attack because it's a ranged attack.
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. What am I gonna do here?
Throm is up.
Yep.
Early in the order.
Yep. All right.
Clerics don't get that very often.
Yeah, I had to roll a nat 20 to get that. Yeah. So, before this
He's only one behind
battle gets too fucking snappy, he's going to, just to give himself a line of sight here, he's gonna go here and need a dex save out of red, Austin.
Dex save out of red. You know that this dex is not these guys' strong suit?
Yeah, well, I picked it more for the damage type of the spell, and it just happened to work out.
Dex. Did that roll in there? No, it didn't roll in there. That was a 14.
Okay, nothing happens. Let me see. I moved 20 feet. I'm gonna make some way and move the rest of my movement and go right there. That'll end my turn.
Okay, how can I get 30 feet out from Ike? Please.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can get northwest of Geck here. Which
Can I go up a square or
Yeah, you can go on. You can go on.
yeah, move me up one,
Okay.
and I should still be within range there.
10 feet.
Yeah. Give me. Yeah, up one more instead.
One more.
Put me 15 feet out. Yeah,
Okay.
if I can go there.
Hey, Ike, give me a perception check.
Ike will roll a perception check. That's a 15 total. Not bad.
All right. When you move, you hear some rustling in the bushes to the north of you.
To the north of me, do I see anything?
You just hear rustling in the bushes north of you.
Okay, she's gonna keep an eye out, and she's gonna drop that glaive on red.
Okay.
She's gonna keep aware. Hope nothing. If something strikes out at her, she's gonna be ready for it. But she's gonna drop that glaive on the red, and that's a 14 on the die plus 6, so 20.
20 will hit,
I'm not on
obviously. What's
Yeah,
the
that is
damage?
plus 6. 7 plus 4, so 11 points of damage.
All right. How do we do this again?
It's a con save, and it's like
Con plus the damage. That's what it has to beat.
what's it? 10.
The
plus,
damage
10,
is 11.
It's 10.
Oh,
is
boy.
it 10 plus the damage?
No, it's 5 plus the damage, I think.
Right.
How it works is it's a DC save of con plus the hit damage.
So it's
It's my con.
Modifier?
it's your con score.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Score?
Roll20 has changed its encounter builder, and it's weird now because I can't roll inside Roll20. So that's fine. It still rolls in here. All right. Well, that's Ike. Are you done, Ike?
It's a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. So it's a DC 16 con save.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or whatever their yeah. 5 plus the damage taken.
Unless the
Yeah.
damage was from what, a crit or a radiant?
Unless it's from
Correct.
radiant or a crit.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. All right.
So
The dude's still up. All right. Keep going. Shay, you're up.
Okay.
so red is still up. And did we all 3 hit him?
Throm did not.
Throm didn't do
Oh,
anything.
Throm missed.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, he passed the save. Would Ike have if the answer is no, because I'm thinking it's gonna be no because your turn's over. You didn't point out the thing in the bushes, right? No.
Yeah, no.
No.
She's just keeping her eye out. She
Okay.
didn't point it out.
I'm gonna draw a line here and make sure I got. We'll move down 1 square, just to try and obey the laws of cover here. She's gonna shoot at red there with a short bow.
right.
I gotta roll a dice for that. 12? I don't remember their AC. 12 to hit.
That's not right. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
It should.
7 points of piercing damage.
Their AC is really low.
And I will give, as a bonus action, I will give, let's go with, I'll give Gek some bardic inspiration.
How much damage is that? Did you hit him for?
It was 7.
All right, he is dead.
All right.
Nice.
So, John, it's a D6. I know you're not going to need it for attack rolls, but maybe you'll have to make a save.
Yeah.
Or something.
All right, now it's the zombie's turn. Blue is going to turn around. No. And he's going to go right after Gek. He's going to go up to Gek, and he's going to do...
Yeah, because Gek pretty much ran up and pole vaulted a javelin into its buddy there.
13 against AC to hit.
13 against AC?
13 against
double
AC.
check, but no. Yeah, 17 for his AC.
All right, well, he just goes up and basically...
He's got a good AC.
Runs up and then bounces off Gek, essentially, is what happens when he tries to do his slam. All right. That's all that's going to happen. These other zombies are just sort of moaning away and ambling at these boxes over here. They're not really doing too much.
God.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Now we're back at the top up to Gek.
Gek's going to, he's raging, and he's going to slam it, or swing his big ass axe at this thing. Let's see. That's a 13, which I believe is going to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
This will be +6 on the damage, 11 points of damage.
Nice.
I do like this I do, even though it might become a headache for Austin, I kind of like this save mechanic, though. It's an interesting wrinkle.
It is a fun wrinkle, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
to get better.
it is. I like it a lot. I think it's going to be
Well, especially with something whose
awesome for
AC
this
is like fucking 12 or whatever it is.
All right,
Yeah.
Throm, you're up.
Okay, Throm will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and fuck it, let's go 6 here. Dex save from Blue, please.
Dex save from Blue.
Get ready for a lot of dex saves on Throm's turn.
Okay, I'm sure it's just 7.
7? Is that what you said?
7.
Yep.
Yeah, that won't get it
7.
done. Okay,
7.
so
7.
7 points of 7 points of radiant damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. Good old Sacred Flame. So I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of that motherfucker.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
Because I have 2 spell. Like, I could light these other zombies up with him, but I don't want to burn one of my 2 spell slots just to light these motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
I could probably one-shot them, but I don't want to do that. Because I don't know what's
Radiant doesn't do double damage, so and
Yeah,
they
I
got
know,
a good. They're usually beefy.
But it prevents
right,
the save.
Ike, you're up.
Yes, but you have to drop them to 0. So
Yeah, I don't know how many hit points they have. I'm bad
they're
at that.
beefy.
Ike,
I know exactly how much. Ike's gonna swing. I mean, come
I'll
on.
swing.
Keep on
She's gonna drop the
swinging.
glaive. Chill out. That's another 13 to hit.
Yeah, that
And 6 points of damage.
All
Not a
right.
great hit.
Do you think he would do a perception check? Would he listen, or would he be not?
I mean,
would he not be
she's
worried?
keeping her eye out. Yeah, I mean, that's usually an action to do that. But if you are giving her the option to
Nope.
like be
She-
constantly on the
Well,
lookout,
she has a passive perception skill. Also.
Yeah, her passive perception is 12.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Well then, no worries. Just wanted to, just curious, but it's a good
Yeah,
point.
like
All right.
I'm not using her action
Next up is
to
Shay.
make perception checks. No. I'm killing zombies.
Okay.
She gets attacked, she gets attacked.
So while we're on the topic, real quick, I'm thinking about like for the next time, and you guys feel free to incorporate this. So like one of the actions, right, is search, right, which
Yep.
is
Perception check.
Yeah. It's a perception check, but like I'm thinking it's like if you're like looking around the room, like you want to find like a chain to swing from, like make the perception check. But that's just looking around, right? Search to me is like what, like it. I guess it'd be a case by case basis, but like whether or not it's gonna cost your action. But like if you're just looking around the room, I'm not gonna fucking call for one. But like if you got something to pay attention to, then yeah, I could see that. But anyway, I'll take my turn now. I'm gonna go here. No, I was here. I was here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a shot at blue.
Okay.
Ooh, what is? I always forget her 2 hit. 13.
Well, 13 definitely
do
hit.
it. 6 points of damage.
All right. Ooh, he's still going.
Yeah, I bet he was.
You definitely see him catch the second wind there. He took a stumble and then kind of woke back up. And so now it's their turn again. He's gonna do another slam against Ike or Gek. Another slam against Gek. And that's going to be a natural 20 plus what he got. So, nat 20 to hit.
Okay.
Was this our first crit of this campaign?
For one of these McDougalls. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll it. Yeah, I have crit multiple times.
What's our mechanic for critting again? Is max damage plus a roll?
Max damage plus the dice you'd roll, not plus the modifier. So if it's like 1d8 plus 3, you do 8 plus 3 plus a d8.
So 11 plus.
I don't even know what it is. I was just giving an example.
Yeah, I think it's probably a d6 plus 1 or 2.
8. That's 18 damage.
Damn.
18 damage. So that's 9 damage.
Yeah, that's why I always attack your guys.
Thank God for rage.
Well, that's an awful. That's most of my hit points.
Yeah.
I'm
however,
down to 6.
Since it's a crit, you're also going to take a little bit necrotic damage. You're going to take 4 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm down to 2
Right.
hit points with my.
You're getting exciting.
You guys have never been hit with a nat 20.
No.
So
No, we have not.
No.
He slammed you real good, and he must have gotten a claw or something in there or something, because you definitely feel some crinkle tinkles somewhere. Like you can feel it, but it's not overwhelming. You can still have full function. You feel it.
Extra damage. It's good stuff.
And then we're back to Gek.
Okay, Gek is. Says here, Gek's got 2 potions of healing.
Sure.
So yeah, he's raging, but he's gonna have to pop one of those because he
Absolutely.
is
Yeah.
hurt.
When you guys are captains, you'd have been able to requisition that. You'd have that in a combat action flask to drink quickly.
Yeah. So
I forgot we had those.
Yes.
Good for you for remembering.
Oh yeah, you each have
We
I think.
all have 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
That's a trick I learned from John. Give your characters a bunch of healing potions and then fuck them up.
Yep.
Yep, it's a lot of fun.
I'm so tempted. If it wouldn't be so.
And I'm gonna roll that 2d4 plus 2.
If it wouldn't be so expensive, that combat medic feat
8.
you came up with would be great to just fucking take.
Yeah. Use them as a bonus action.
Hell yeah.
We could probably add a couple more features onto that.
Yeah, we'd almost have to.
Like with the stabilization check, you can heal them to your wisdom modifier worth of hit points or whatever medicine goes off of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
yeah, whatever
How much-
whatever your medicine check is, you automatically heal them that many hit points.
How
with
much did you heal, John?
like using your action? I healed 8 points of healing.
So now you have 10 points?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So also, as from your memory, this is probably one of the best times you've gotten your bell rung that hard. But
Yeah.
you're able to shake it off, take a potion, and get back in.
Yeah.
So
He gets basically smacked in the face by
I
like
think-
a splintered tibia.
I like to think that he kind of liked it a little bit. He was like, "Fuck yeah, this is gonna be a good one." Like, I think he's excited. Like, yeah, that's the sense I get. All right, Throm, you're up.
Okay.
He's just laughing.
Make another
and swinging.
Make another dex save.
Make another deck save.
Die, you little
Make
beast.
another deck save. He got a 3.
A 3? Oh, okay. 7 more points. I'm rolling a lot of 7s.
7. Let's see what he gets for that one.
It's radiant damage.
Damn. All right. Oh, it's radiant?
Yeah. Every attack he's done has been radiant damage.
All right, good.
Yep, if it drops him to 0, he's
No, he's
done
dead.
for.
He's had 1 hit point for like 3 rounds now.
Yeah.
All right, Throm was successfully able to put Blue down after ringing Gek's bell.
He'll move back to the group, like back to here, because if those
Yeah,
if those zombies haven't seen us yet, he's not gonna alert them. Maybe try and just stay off.
Now
the road.
it is. Now it's Ike's turn.
Ike is she's gonna go ahead and move towards those zombies.
You're not gonna check
Get
out
me,
that bush? Jesus Christ! Look at the bush.
No, she's not worried about the bush. She heard a noise. She's
There's
gonna go
zombies
worry
right in
about
front
the
of you guys.
fight.
It might be more zombies. Where do you want to go to?
She went 15 feet out.
Okay. There you go.
That'll work. Move her up a square.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's going to drop that glaive on that green zombie.
The glaive has 15 feet reach.
Yeah,
No.
because she has a natural 10-foot reach, and the glaive gives her an extra 5. So all in
right,
all, she
love
has a 15-foot reach with her glaive. Yes.
Give me some
Yes, sir.
damage.
That's not the right character. But yeah, 15 feet is even on D&D Beyond.
No, I believe you. That's
That
incredible.
is a 9, which I think still hits.
9 hits.
Oh my God.
9 hits.
Forget. It's been so long. I forgot.
10 points of glaive damage.
All right, green's taking 10.
Slashing.
Yep. Slashing. I mean, that doesn't really matter unless they're resistant to all those types. They're usually resistant to all 3.
Right.
There's a couple
Unless
creatures that are
you're-
resistant to 1.
Unless you're a skeleton, and then you're
Yeah.
vulnerable to hammers.
All right, Shay, you're up.
Yes.
Shay. I'll tell you what Shay's gonna do. Shay is gonna come down here, I think. Let's see how close I have to get. Yep, that should work. Let me measure this out right quick. Shay is gonna need a wisdom save out of green.
Got a green. Got an 8.
Okay, that's not gonna do it. You're gonna take 4 points of psychic damage, and on Green's first attack, it has disadvantage.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and that'll end her turn.
All right, next is their turns. So now you've gotten their attention.
Yeah.
So
hopefully spare you one hit, John.
so Green is going to jump over here and do a slam. And we're gonna get a, what is this? 12 AC. That's not gonna work against your 7.
Miss. No, this is a 16.
Okay, well that doesn't work. That doesn't mean anything anyways.
But yes, you are correct.
So Orange is gonna come up. I mean, you did take them on mano in their range. Right? They're in range.
She ain't afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of these things are gonna fucking try and get her.
So Orange is gonna take another slam, and we're gonna get a 18. We got a hit. Da-ba-da.
Okay.
And
Give me damage.
is 2.
6.
No, sorry, I misread that. 6.
6 total.
6 total. I forgot to add the
Okay.
plus thing. All right.
Almost half. Almost half.
Purple is gonna come up and gonna come in. She's gonna swing and she's gonna. Oh, that hits. That's another 18. Damage is 5.
5. Okay. Now she's in Gek's old position.
All right. Now yellow is gonna come up here. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Yellow's gonna come and do a slam on you. She's gonna swing, and she's she's definitely gonna hit with that. She got 24.
Jesus.
And then let's get here.
Was that a nat 20?
No, it wasn't.
No. Okay.
That's a 6. 6 damage.
So she's at 0.
All right.
Well, I mean,
that's
took off
that's okay. You'll be all right.
Yeah. So now it is Gek's turn.
So Gek drops out of his rage because he had not taken any attacks or anything like that since his last turn. He sees his sister drop, and he just immediately ferociously goes back into that
they're pretty much like on top of her.
And
like she's falling, and they're like kind of on top of her.
He pretty much, and I don't know if you'll allow me to mechanically do this, but he pretty much stands like over her body to where it would like push her back a square.
Give me a strength check. I want to see you.
Is this going to be my action? Because he's going to try to attack.
No, I don't want you to use your action for this.
Okay.
This is going to be solely you running and just like, give me a strength check to see when you get up there if you can knock them all off.
So he's trying to push her back and get them kind of backed up.
No, I got you for sure. Just give me that strength check.
Yeah. Is this athletics?
Just I mean, I guess would it make more sense if it was athletics?
No.
I was just.
No, it wouldn't.
I just want a straight strength check.
Then that's a 11.
11 will get all of them but 1, and when you get up on there,
yeah,
they all 3. We'll say 3 of them get knocked off, back a square, but Green is still pretty much on top of her. If that makes any sense. Sure.
Yeah. I wasn't really trying to get them backed up. I was just trying to put me in her space. But
good.
yeah.
No, okay. You guys.
That's cool.
You got 3 free shoves.
So he's gonna go ahead and then he's gonna move kind of over her. Yeah. If you can, then he's gonna finish his movement. Can you put me between orange and green?
There you go.
Or actually, like up. Yeah, up one more. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Sure.
And he's gonna whack at green since green's the closest to her.
Sure. Yeah, whack green. Green's not doing well.
Oof, that's an 8. Think it still might hit.
It hits.
Okay,
Hits.
that's the lowest I can roll without rolling a 1.
I was gonna
so.
say you can't miss without crit failing, right?
It hits.
Yep.
Get it.
Yep. So that's gonna be a D12. Where's that? There you are. Ugh. That's he's raging, so that's 7 points in damage, minimum damage.
All right, so he's taking that. He's just taking 7 damage.
Yep.
He's just taking 7 damage, John.
Yep.
He did. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right. Green's not looking great, and now it is Throm's turn.
Okay. Throm sees we're in a bit of a sticky wicket here. How high are the lowest? Like, do I have a shot on yellow from there? Or is there like a tree trunk in the way? I can still move more.
It's I'd say you could shoot with disadvantage from there.
Okay. If I move farther, like northwest, does that clear it up?
Yeah, that would I would say that would definitely clear it up.
I only move.
I was gonna say the cover rules are a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured there was a tree trunk there or something. So okay.
Yeah.
So sticky wicket time. It's time for some magics. Here we go. Guiding bolt in your butthole. Oh, good. I rolled a nat 5 for a 9.
A 9 versus their AC?
Yep.
That hits.
Yep. Oh, that's some good damage there, baby. Okay.
That hit.
So we've got a 6, 6, 5, and a 3. So that would be 20 points of radiant damage.
Jeez. All right. On what? Localized
on yellow. I'm sorry.
Just on yellow. Yellow got
Just
20 points of radiant damage to his fucking face.
Yep, and before the end of my next turn, anybody that swings or shoots at him will have advantage.
All right, I like it. Ike, you're up.
Ike is gonna make her death saving throw.
Yeah, do it.
That's no modifiers, right?
Correct.
Yes.
That's a failure.
Oof.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Ike. Roll me a straight con check.
Ooh, shit.
Nice. Con, it's not a saving throw, so a con check is gonna be a 21.
Is there a con saving throw?
Or 22. Yeah, I have proficiency in that. That would be a 24. 24 or 22.
All right, you go back to 1 HP.
Okay.
For some reason, these zombie bites and zombie shit don't seem to, because you were saved very quickly, and any necrotic and everything else seems to, like she sort of wakes up. She's prone, but she's awake now, and she's got 1 HP. So that's Ike's turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Shay, you're up.
Okay. I think Shay's best option here is still the short bow. Let's see. Let me see. Actually, here. Let's see. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? How far away?
What do you need?
I'm just looking. She's going to. She's gonna try and help out the party here. Let's see. I need a charisma save.
Oh shit!
Out of. Let's go with. Let's go with
the roof. What are you thinking?
Let's go with those the 3 that are lined up. Because I know
All three
green's
of them?
taking a bunch. Yeah, all 3 of them.
They all got a 9.
Okay, so for the next minute, barring I keep concentration, anytime you throw an attack roll or a saving throw, you must roll a d4 and subtract that from the attack roll or saving throw. That is Bane.
All right, so anytime I attack, I have to do a -4 against
No,
AC.
no. You roll a
You roll a
d20
D4.
and a d4. Add your
Subtract the 4.
d20 plus whatever relevant modifiers, and then subtract the d4.
Okay, and that's against the AC, and then or saving throw.
Those are for your attack rolls and any saving throws those zombies must make, which is going to help me significantly.
All right, cool. Now it's the zombie's turn. Green is going to attack Ike, but Green has disadvantage.
I don't think he does anymore. It's just for 1 round.
That was his last round. But he hasn't had a round since.
No, because it came from Shay. It came from Shay's previous turn, so he's rolling straight up.
All right.
Yep. And he does not take the D4 penalty.
Well, he got in that one.
Oh, well, beautiful.
So he falls and trips prone because he's an idiot.
Even better.
Now yellow is going to go.
He will have the D4 penalty. The next
Sure.
row.
He's going to get... Oh, no, that's not right. Hold on a second. It's 3. All right. Well, I don't know. He got an 18, and he's got a 3, so 17 against your AC. From yellow to Gek.
That will hit. That's with the minus?
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
I mean, he brought it down, and it just hit 17. And you're gonna take 10 damage.
That keeps the rage going, at least.
Yep. 10 damage.
10 damage. Now purple's gonna go,
So that's 5.
and that doesn't. Yep, they missed that. He got a 16, but -4. That doesn't hit. And then this one got a 2, so he didn't get shit.
Beautiful.
What time is it now? All right, and that's it for that round for them. Now it's Gek's turn.
Okay. And yellow is glowing bright, right?
Yeah,
correct.
You
Yes.
got advantage against him.
Yellow got the guiding bolt.
So he's thinking about attacking this one that's next to Gek. He hasn't noticed that she's up yet.
Okay.
And but then he sees this glowing light on the yellow one, so he's gonna just kind of whirlwind around with his great axe and try to take its head off.
Yep.
Roll with advantage.
Crack die. Oh yeah, get advantage.
Yeah, that's the whole glowing thing.
Yep, that's right. So that is a hit. 14 plus 6 for a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
I know you probably don't need it against these guys, but
16 points of damage. Yeah, don't need it, but it can help you crit.
It could keep you from crit failing.
16 points of
That
damage.
too.
Well, he did not roll a nat 20, so he's dead.
Cool. Cool.
That much.
Cool.
He's dead. All right. Throm, you're up.
Okay, Throm is going to.
That wasn't even max, Austin.
I like it.
Throm is going to
And that wasn't a crit.
move to. Ooh, shit. Okay, I know that I should fucking attack the other ones, but I know green is almost 3 ways to fuck. So make dex save
Sure.
with green, please.
This is true. He has 3 ways to fuck. You gotta say, what is that? That's 9.
Okay, that fails, and you take 6 points of radiant damage.
He's dead.
Woohoo!
Because That does that. Automatic kill most of the time. Alright. Who's next? We got Ike. Ike, you're up.
Okay. Ike's gonna stand up. And can you move her 10 feet south, least possible? No, not there. 10 feet south of Orange.
Oh, yes.
So was that
1, 2.
what would that have been?
That's 15 feet of movement.
Okay, so that's the other half of her movement from standing up.
Okay. Oh yeah, she was prone.
And she is going to drink a potion. Because I think everybody has 2. And we're not. They're very bad off, so she needs to. That's going to be 7 points of healing, so not too bad.
That's good.
I'm gonna start making my vicious mockeries way more flavorful.
All right.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Like you moved and took a potion. Shay, you're up.
Okay, Shay is gonna step down here, and she's gonna say, hey, she's gonna call him Orange because that doesn't make any sense, but she's gonna do it anyway. She'll say, hey, Orange, your mother would wear high heel shoes, but she probably thought they were brains and ate them. And make a wisdom save.
He is so fucking pissed off at you right now.
Good.
He's incensed, and he got a 2 on that wisdom save because he was so mad.
All right.
Actually, got a 0 because he's got a -2.
And he would have to take a -4 penalty or -D4 penalty, so it's even worse.
You got a negative.
Yeah. So take 4 points of psychic damage, and his next attack will have disadvantage.
All right, and that's orange. How much damage?
4.
All right,
And
4 plus D.
It's psychic, so it's no different. Not that I think he's near 0, but
All right. Is green dead yet? Green is dead.
green's dead, so's yellow.
Green dead. Dead. Okay. Jack, you're up.
It's the zombie's turn. Unless we got out
Oh,
of...
that's because I deleted one of them
I
that,
was gonna say, unless we got out of order.
yeah, we didn't get out of order. And I just need to add them to the turn. Alright, so now it's the zombie's turn. And this time, Orange Zombie is gonna moan.
All right.
And then
Shut up.
give me a perception check, everybody.
Okay. Oof.
Does
Shay failed.
Ike get advantage?
Why would I get advantage?
Because she already knew about the bush.
You don't
Sure.
know
Been
this
keeping an eye on it.
I
No,
can
I
do
don't. I'm
advantage.
just fucking around.
17 for Throm.
Alright.
Ike got a 6, and Gek, I believe, got a 13. Let me double check. Yeah,
All right.
13.
So, Throm, you hear corresponding moans to the north, to the south, and to the east and to the west. You hear moans of different strengths from everywhere.
Okay.
Then-
Yeah. Oof.
You see the boxes tumble out of the way and out of the place of the wagon that was turned over. It's actually zombies. We're hiding in there.
Shit.
And then you see more zombies slowly appear.
Yeah.
You see some zombies over there, and you see zombies over here.
We're so fucked.
Zombies just seem to be of like you didn't see them before, but now that they're all moaning, now you're like, oh, we're
Right.
actually surrounded.
They've made
Awesome.
themselves known.
Well, because one of them moaned, and then now they're all moaning. They're not moving yet, but now it's their turn. So we're going to start off with purple is going to do a little smashy smash, a little torquing against you, and they're going to get a. Are we still on the -4 thing?
Minus D4, yeah. Yeah, it's not
Oh,
it's not -4. Make sure you roll a dice because it's different every time.
I'm just going to do -4 every time.
Okay.
Okay, and so that doesn't hit. Orange.
Disadvantage for orange.
All right. Well, that didn't hit either, so that wouldn't have hit. And that certainly didn't hit. So no, they didn't hit. But these guys are going to start. They moved this far. These guys. What's going on? Why can't I grab them? I put them on the. I put them on the map layer?
Map layer.
I did put them on the map layer.
Map layer.
And they're moving out here, so they're all shuffling. Oh, I gotta move this to get. I moved into the map layer too. God, that's such a rookie move. Token layer. Object. These guys move out here. Shit, just get out of my way.
You can just delete the wagon if you want to.
What?
We'll remember it's there.
No, they're just they're not moving to the object land. They're fucking me up. These guys are would normally be able to reach you, but there's a bunch of boxes and shit in their way. And then that's all you see for this round.
Oof.
And that's all that they attack. And now we got Throm. It's your turn again.
Okay. Well, shit. I guess we'll try and get. We need to fucking. He's gonna yell. If possible, focus. I don't remember this voice I was doing. He says, "If possible, focus our fire on one at a time. Drop them quickly." I'm gonna need.
No, we gotta run, man. Like we have to.
You want to run?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not your.
We have to.
He's. Not...
I have our two meat shields are.
Okay. Well,
I'm just saying.
No,
like,
no, it's fine.
Statistically,
he might know that from being a fucking cleric, but he's still gonna attack this round, and he's gonna hold.
That's fine.
He's gonna hold there so he can maybe absorb some hits while other people get out. But let's do a deck save.
Wait, isn't it Gek's turn? Because Gek didn't get to go yet. Gek should be at the top of this initiative.
It is Gek's turn.
That is correct. It is Gek's turn.
Okay.
It should be Gek's turn, and Gek. Even in his rage, he sees Ike move up, and he starts to see these zombies coming out everywhere, and it looks like just bad juju. Like, we're surrounded, there's something wrong, he's hurt, his sister's hurt, she was dropped, he was close to dropped, so he is going to double move. And I want to do 60 feet back the way we came.
Oof. You're gonna take one?
Take two if I have to.
Oh yeah, you are gonna take two. Hey, but
Yep.
they're both minus a D4.
They're both spaned. He's got the highest AC of anybody in the group. So, or no, maybe
Hard
Throm's higher than him.
sir.
Throm is higher because he has a shield.
Shields! Below shields.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Alright.
I am wielding heavy weapons, so no
Yep.
shields.
Alright. Fucking Austin, you take these attacks, bro.
Did you move him?
Oh
'Cause-
no, 60 feet.
Oh, yeah.
So if Gek's gonna go, do they have the -4 or the?
Yeah, both of them still have the minus the D4.
All right, let's see if he takes anything.
Because you're running out of
It's
spells.
like,
Yeah,
I'm-
I each have one.
Yeah.
that's not gonna work.
There's no way to like consecutively drop all these zombies. We gotta run.
So that's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that might
So
be.
I
17 will get there.
And then we're gonna do 7 damage.
You still up?
7 damage. So that's halved is 3.
Yep. Is he still up?
Yeah, he's still up.
Okay.
All right, Gek. Throm, you're up.
Okay. He's going to look at Ike and say, he's basically, I don't really know how to phrase this. He's basically going to say, okay, I get it. I will, I'll hold this line as best I can. You get out. Actually, he's going to delay. He's going to say that, and then he's going to delay. He's going to go after Shay, Austin. So if you want to change his initiative to like a 15.
You can just drop out and get back in when you want.
Yeah, I know, but if it helps you with the initiative, the turn order.
Oh, so Throm is dropping down to
Yeah,
15?
just change him to a 15. He's going to act after Shay.
Yeah, you guys could, I mean, you guys would have shorthand, like, all right, RTB -5.
Right.
And, you know, we're returning to base, but I'm gonna need a couple minutes.
Right, but he wants to make sure, like, I know that he wants to
Right.
make sure everybody gets to get the fuck out.
So it's Ike's turn.
Ike is gonna double move towards Gek.
Okay.
60 feet.
Austin, can you do that move
Yeah.
while I hold this line?
Hold the line.
Such a good song.
All right.
Love isn't always on time.
Now we've got Shades up.
Okay, Shay is still in damage, so she's going
Oh,
to
fucking trap, dude.
she's
That
just-
was beautiful.
She's gonna move to here. She has more movement than that, but she's going to do the same. And then Throm is going to just stay out in front of the pack, right there.
All right.
Just to try and be a meat
Now
shield.
it's the zombie's turn. Let's see if I can do this a little bit more fucking elegantly this time.
Oh Jesus!
These two guys.
I didn't even
Now-
I didn't even fucking see these other guys over here. Son of a bitch.
Oh, I didn't see them either.
Zombies are super. When they stay in perfectly, you say it's funny because you say zombies' eyesight is based on movement. Ours is kind of too. If it doesn't move, you don't really see it.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't have the map scrolled over far enough.
Well, that's a. Well, I mean,
It's okay. It wouldn't have changed my actions, and John couldn't move any further. So,
all right, man, you guys.
Yeah, it wouldn't have really changed mine.
I'll tell you what. Throm had a little bit of extra movement. He would have went up to here.
Sure. All right. These guys are going to actually. So they're not super smart, but they got you in a nice pickle, and they're going to try and keep in that pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, stop fucking around. Yeah. So
Fuck,
this
they're
guy's
gonna cut us
gonna
off at the pass.
this guy's gonna come over
Look at
here.
These motherfuckers.
These guys are gonna move 20 feet to straight up. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. As soon as John was like, no, we need to run, I was like, good boy. 5.
If you thought we were getting through all these zombies,
Well-
Austin, you're not a good DM.
I didn't see the 4. I was ready to fight the other ones, but you're right. I mean,
That was a lot. Well, they got they at least, if he's doing different hit points, most likely they're in the low 20s
All right, so
or high teens. So yeah,
we've only got one who can.
that takes a
actually hit.
couple hits, and we only got one per turn.
right.
We only got one guy who's going to be able to try and do a hit,
Yeah.
and it is. Oh, it's pretty good. 22 to hit,
This guy up here. Yeah.
and
That'll hit.
that's going to be 10 damage.
Okay. Fuck my butt.
All right, and no one else can reach you guys. So now it is Gek's turn.
I can get double move 60 feet away from these guys, looking for any, trying to stay out of AOO range, and when they're far enough away, probably on their next turn they'll take potions, unless they feel they can get away and rest.
Yeah. All right,
Then
so
they'll try to conserve them.
Gek's
but-
out of the fight. Now we got Ike. Ike's up. Is it your intention
yeah.
for all you guys to essentially just run out and beeline?
Yeah.
Back to the way you
They're
came
double
from?
moving out. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. No, yeah, you guys.
All
you guys
Throm has to do is go down one and then double move out.
I have a better idea. Well, I mean, yeah, but I gotta disengage.
No, he doesn't even have to do that. Take one.
I'm at 1.
Throm got hit. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll make this work. Don't worry about it.
I
I have a plan. It's okay.
all right, so Ike.
bonus action.
Shut up.
heal.
I got it.
Ike, it's your
Okay.
turn,
I
Ike.
don't play my goddamn character. Joe.
Okay.
You fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm just coming up with ideas for you to escape. Sorry.
All right, Ike. What's Ike doing?
Ike's double moving. I think everybody.
Yeah, Ike's double moving. Yeah, I already said that.
Shay,
All right.
She's booking
Shay.
on out
Shay,
away from
Shay
attack
looks at
opportunities.
Throm. He gives her a nod, and he's like, yeah. She goes. She bolts.
All right,
Okay.
Dom,
Okay. So
on
first,
the map by yourself with a horde of zombies.
first of all, bonus action healing word.
Okay.
That gives me 5 additional hit points. He heals. And then, yeah, he's going to disengage. And he's going to... I mean, yeah, 1... Fuck, that's not going to be the right... I got to go up. I got to go north. So...
If you go down one, you can go straight out. Like diagonally down one.
And then get raped by these dudes down here.
That's why you got to eat the AOO.
I can't eat the AOO. I mean, I might be able to
You
now.
got an 18 AC. They're probably not going to hit you. He's been rolling well, but the math is in your favor. I'm just mathing it out. I know that's stressful. I know.
Well, Adam,
Yeah, all right,
you wanna
fuck it.
roll the
Fuck.
dice?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll double. I'll double move, but I'm gonna go down here and then.
I mean,
go.
statistically, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Statistically, it's your best move.
take your attack of opportunity.
It's 17.
Yeah, we're good. Okay,
You're good.
So he moves another 55 feet towards them.
So
Yeah.
he's like, right, catches up with him pretty much.
Yeah, he's about 15 feet behind, but sure.
All right, so as you guys are
Maybe.
now booking it, come on. You guys are now hightailing it. You guys can see that these zombies are still slowly all shuffling towards you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially now you have a horde of zombies that are essentially on your tail.
We're
But
double moving back to town.
from what you know, they will follow once they... So there's a lot happening here. But your instincts tell you if they can see you, they will follow you. If they can't see you, there is no way for them to intuit necessarily where you came from or where you were going, but you would also have like this niggling feeling in the back of your mind, like, did we just get fucking ambushed by a horde of zombies that we've never seen before? But then you also know if they can't see us, they're not gonna like track us. But what if they can track us? So these are the things that I want you to.
Yeah.
This is what your training and stuff is telling you.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do when you're 60 feet, 120 feet away, knowing like how do you like? It's not a skill challenge.
I mean,
Just
once we're away and we don't see more zombies, like I'm dodging through trees, trying to, like if you were trying to run from the cops, trying to lose them in the forest.
Yeah, I mean, if we can, and maybe if we can find like a tree that's got branches that are way up off the ground, we hand Gek a rope. He climbs up, and we all climb up the rope, and just wait out, ride the storm out.
Yeah,
Once we think we've lost them.
Right.
Once we think we've lost them.
I'm gonna say that that's like a standard handbook. Maybe that's like something that you guys actually wrote of evading a zombie horde.
Yeah, because I feel like we have most of the field.
So
knowledge.
here's some stuff. Here's some things that would occur to you guys per your training. One, you've never seen an effective ambush before, where they actually used cover to lure you into thinking that people were being attacked.
Yeah.
Two, you've never known zombies to hide and wait for a call. You've never seen that before. That's new. Everything else, as far as like, they seem to have hit a little harder, but some of that just seemed like it was kind of luck. That going back to what you remember of what the missive that you were, the orders that you were given specifically stated, it seems that they are more effective, but that seems to be luck. So that's a coincidence that you guys don't believe in. Like, well, they hit us harder than normal, but that's maybe they just got lucky. But that's what everyone's been saying. So it can't just be lucky.
So I have a question as I'm metagaming a bit. So if my characters wouldn't realize this, then please say so. Would it occur to us that, and maybe we've done this already, but like, would it occur to us that maybe they are either being, I don't know that zombies can learn, but that they're being controlled somehow? Do you know what I'm saying?
I
like,
think you're actually thinking that. You wouldn't know, but that's a perfectly valid thought.
I just didn't know if that like something that would occur to the characters or what.
No,
because-
that's
Something good. Yeah.
because
it seems that seems like a logical conclusion to some extent. Also, I want to point out that when you saw the zombies, they weren't attacking you guys, and then you rushed them. That's normal. That's something that you guys would like. As you see,
If there were people in there, that was normal.
right,
There were
but-
not people in there, so that was not normal behavior.
No, that's
Right?
exactly it. I'm talking about the tactics of rushing into zombies when you
Yeah,
see
exactly.
them and just attacking
Yeah.
them. Like normally,
Yeah, so they were exhibiting normal behavior
yeah
to
until
make
the
us
point-
seem like a
until you
scenario
saw
was
them-
happening.
until
Yeah,
you
they were
saw
tricking
them
us.
start to moan. You've never heard them call for moan, and you've never seen
Yeah.
them wait to hide.
So
So maybe that's
Yeah, they called an ambush on us.
something to keep in mind
So-
if you see zombies. Don't
So-
don't Leroy Jenkins and rush in.
Ike's probably sitting in the tree
Yeah.
like, they ambushed us.
so
They-
yeah.
They did a really good job. I was trying to metagame it enough to make it like deadly, but also there's still zombies, so you can at any point just run away.
So
And that was perfect.
once we I imagine we're kind
if
of
they get too close, trigger a skills challenge.
I imagine we are
If you're the DM, that's an easy out.
I imagine we're kind of having a post-game press conference here with each other, but after we all have all these facts laid out in front of us, Shay looks at Gek and says, I believe that somebody maybe mentioned don't just charge headlong in. Does anybody remember that? Did I just hear that in my head or no? Okay, maybe, well next time. And like she's like subtly busting balls.
What else do I do?
You're more than just a meat grinder, you big dummy. Yeah, you hit real fucking hard, but you can do it with some tact.
I mean, but I hit way harder when I don't use that.
Look, I get it, but you also die a lot faster.
That's true.
I mean, you're not gonna hit anything if you're dead.
But I mean, we'll level up soon. I'll have more hit points. It'll be okay.
Yeah, speaking of which,
The dungeon master fucking hates you. You're still at level 1.
yeah, essentially, yeah.
You're not the dungeon master. Fuck off.
So you guys are in the
It's a different service I provide.
you guys do now level up. So go ahead and level up.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I need a D8, Austin.
Sure, I can throw you out.
Please make it better than what I just fucking rolled.
You need 2 of those.
What was it? Oh, hey yo. Good, because I rolled a 1.
Natty 8. I got you.
Who was that
I got
for?
you, fam.
That was for me. That was for Throm.
Yeah.
Shay's the same, isn't she? Bards are D8s, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, they're both D8s.
Roll another one, Austin. Please and thank you. All right, 6.
Then I'll need a 10 and a 12.
Fuck like that. Oh, 12.
9 and a
Hell
12?
yeah. Oh, that's huge.
And I got an 8, so yeah. So those are both great.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Both great.
thanks, Austin.
You're welcome, guys. I like to try and provide a full DM service.
He provided us with happy endings. Jack of all trades. I don't need to do anything for that, and I don't need to do anything for that. Okay. Channel Divinity. Oh, hey yo. Channel Divinity, baby. Wish I would have had Channel Divinity in the last combat.
That would have been nice.
Uh-huh.
What's your channel divinity?
Well, everyone.
Lots of damage and lightning.
Everyone gets turn undead.
Well, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot you got a cleric, and we're playing a fucking undead campaign. That's gonna be super useful.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
But destructive wrath. When you roll lightning or thunder damage, you can use your channel divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling. I probably won't use that.
God, your next character needs to be a paladin.
Right.
Or mine. Yeah. What? Somebody dies, somebody's got to come back as a paladin.
Some channel divinity effect. So, beginning.
Dude, paladin, cleric, fighter, barb, like barbarian. That's
I've actually
grinder.
never used turn undead. How does it even?
I haven't
work?
either.
At second level, you gain the ability to channel divine energy directly from your deity to use that to fuel magical effects. Okay, turn undead. Here we go. As an action. Each undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails, it is turned for 1 minute. A turn creature, or until it takes damage. A turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as possible. Yeah, this is going to be fucking clutch.
That would have been awesome there.
Uh-huh.
Because that's a bonus action, right?
No, it's an action. But
okay.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like I could have turned undead, healed myself, and still moved 30 feet.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I gotta go find some spells right quick. But we can. Well, no, I won't get new spells until the next day, right? Till we rest. I get an extra spell slot.
You guys are resting right now. You guys are in the trees.
Well, are we gonna take a long? You think we would probably just take a long rest up in this tree, fortify ourselves up?
I would. Can you take a long rest in a tree? I mean,
that's up to your DM.
Seems quite fucking.
They did it in Jurassic Park.
Okay, that's the third Jurassic Park reference. You wanted to use a goat as bait, so I said their vision is based on movement.
Yep. I didn't say to tie it up. I just said we use a goat as bait. You can have it running.
Sanctuary's cool, but it kind of sucks. Shield of Faith it is. Shield of Faith can come up big.
I get Action Surge and... Ooh, what do I get as a barbarian?
I don't even
Go
know.
back to that. I'm pretty sure it's Reckless Attack,
So
and then I get a bonus to my initiative, but that might be later on. Danger Sense and Reckless Attack.
Ooh,
So
Danger
Reckless
Sense
Attack.
is good, because you, like,
Yeah.
can't be surprised or some bullshit.
Yeah, you get an uncanny sense of things nearby and where they should be, giving you the edge when you dodge away from danger. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects you can see, such as traps and spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Ooh.
So any type of trap or spell that has a dex save, I have advantage on that dexterity saving throw.
Might be taking Heroism. Never used that spell. It's pretty good.
What's it do?
Um,
Yeah, like spiritual weapons fun, but I got really bored with it.
yeah,
Really fast.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, that's what I'm going to spend a second level spell slot on every
Right.
combat.
Right, and it's the right move, but it's like, fuck, again. Like, it just gets repetitive.
Yeah.
So, Heroism, a willing creature you touch, concentration up to 1 minute, touch range. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune from being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from the spell. So, if I gave it to one of your guys, you get 4 temporary hit points at the start of every turn. That's
nice.
It seems like it could come in use. In use.
Does it stack until the end of the combat?
It's so
or just
like,
refill?
No. So, like, let's say I touch one of your guys and your turn starts, you get 4. Then, if you don't get hit, you're up to 8. Then, if you don't get hit, you're up to 12.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it stacks. Sweet.
Yeah. Because I got a damagey spell.
So I got
Charm
25 and 30 total hit points respectively. Gex got 30 and Ike's got 25.
I'm at 20 for Shay
Max.
and 22. So I'm still,
Are we doing a long rest, Austin?
If
Have
you
you
guys
decided
want to.
that?
I mean, yeah, if we're
In the tree?
if we
Okay.
can rest in a tree, then yeah.
I'm applying it.
Yeah. If we can rest in
It's been done.
yeah. I
So
mean,
if you didn't want it, I don't remember what hit points I was at.
I do, but that's okay.
I do too.
Now the question is, what happens at 4th level? We fucking just take sharpshooter and go to town on bitches.
Yeah.
I can't. I'd be at a fucking -2 to hit. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Not yet. You can't.
My
You'd have to
deck,
pump
my
up your
dex
dex.
isn't good enough. I want to, but no, fuck it. Especially since I don't have multi-attack. Okay, I'm ready to go. Unless we're calling it here.
That's why you hand crossbow that shit. Yeah, I'm ready to go too.
No, we're not calling it here.
Okay.
I mean, okay. So you guys, I'm not muted. All right, no. Well, what do you guys want to do?
So
like,
let's
I mean, we rested 8 hours, so
do you want to
I would
see
say
if
it's
you can see
dark.
if you can see where that
right, because what time of day? Yeah, if it's we left in the morning, right?
But you guys traveled for a few hours.
You said
Let's
2
say
or
you
3
traveled-
hours, and
Let's say you
then
traveled for 4 hours, and that combat was like half an hour.
okay, so let's say
No.
we left at like 8.
Oh, well, running, yeah. Running, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, running away.
We left at like 8 in the morning, traveled for 4 hours, another half hour for the battle. That'd put us at 12:30 plus. So it's like 8:30 at night. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you guys.
Ike would bring up a suggestion that we can stay in these trees, or maybe even monitor this area, move around a little bit in a small area, and try to monitor the zombies' movement at night in this area. Use this as an opportunity to scout them out, and then go back to town tomorrow morning.
Sure.
Or maybe go back and investigate where they tried to trap us and see if a similar situation is set back up.
And I would say even, like, we should take, and if you were implying this, my apologies, we should, like, spread out to different safe trees. Like,
yeah, like in an area that, like, I don't know, 30 or 40 yards.
Yeah, like, stay with...
And maybe even move a little bit, but only do this for like 4 hours, get some more rest, and then get up with the sun.
Yeah, because I don't have anybody with great athletics, but I figure Gek can climb a tree, drop a rope, get down, and then find his tree last.
Yeah.
So he can help my two guys up.
Gek and I can both get up there, boost you guys, not a problem. They both have +6 to athletics. So.
Right.
And Gek's got a +6 acrobatics too, so he can run up, grab a branch, and he's in the tree. Like.
Right. So what do you guys want to do?
Almost 8 foot tall.
We want to kind of spread out. Maybe like take trees that are
just kind of perception checks, watching the area, trying to see if we can see how they move at night.
Hey Austin, can you put the wagon like about where we are?
Yeah.
Is that how far?
No. I don't mind using it.
Or just ping it. It doesn't matter.
No, I like using the wagon.
I mean, it's just a nice.
So, you have to hold down control, and then you can do whatever you want. What the?
Just trying to get an idea.
All right, so you guys are just outside. You guys are like 4 hours outside Fandolin. You guys are just off the trail up here in a bushy area, and we'll say that the where you guys got attacked is like right there.
Okay.
You have to zoom in a lot to Fandolin.
No, I see it. Okay, damn. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm not good with scale. I figured we would be, if we were like 4 hours away, I figured we were going to be like way up on this other road. But cool.
No, you didn't get up there.
No, that's totally cool. Like I said, that's my issue. But okay.
I mean, you might be right. I don't know, but not for my game.
Okay. No, it's all good.
There's more distance in mine than the hexes are for the map.
All good, homie. So yeah, this information would definitely be useful for Fandolin if we can monitor zombie movements at night in this area.
So you guys have also, I mean, there's a lot of data and a lot of intel that you guys have that maybe nobody else has, or
definitely want to get back to Fandolin and
the capabilities.
Them,
but I'll tell you guys without having to roll or anything, you guys don't see any zombies. From where you are in the trees, without anything else, you don't see or hear any zombies.
Wow.
Okay.
Like, all the way till dawn, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's surprising and interesting.
You guys can maybe. Do you guys want to try and head out like before the crack of dawn, or do you guys want to wait till sunup?
I would say
we're gonna wait till earliest light.
Once you see the sun start to peek its head, we'll get on the road.
Right.
I mean, we all have dark vision, but traveling in the daytime is, especially now that we're being ambushed, we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, right. And we're gonna keep.
Do you guys go north a little bit to backtrack to see if you can see any zombies? Or do you just head straight to Fandolin?
No, I would say, and you know what I was gonna say is, while we're traveling up this road towards Tribor Trail, if we see anybody heading towards Fandolin on this road, we're gonna pass them a letter to give to Captain Greywind and be like, hey, here's where we were. We got attacked, and then we hid out in trees all night, and we saw nothing. And like, give her all the intel we gathered.
So,
Well, I mean, we're heading back to Phandalin,
We
right?
are. I thought we were going after Captain Denham.
Well, I figured we'd go back and check in with them.
well, I
Unless you
will
want
say
to
that you don't see
keep checking
anyone.
out.
You don't see any travelers on the road at all, which is a bit weird because you did see some traffic, especially when you got closer to town. You did see some traffic of people coming and going, but you don't see any traffic at all.
While
We
we
should probably check out the town.
I don't know.
then.
I don't know if you guys established if you guys go north a little bit to track the zombies or just go back to Phandalin.
when we were in Phandalin, or where the fuck else were we? Neverwinter? Is that where we were?
Yeah.
Correct.
Did we ever come across any kind of like Raven system, like for message sending?
In the towns.
Okay, so then yeah, I think.
But not from city to city?
Yeah, no, Phandalin could send a Raven to Neverwinter.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So
Okay.
then
he said in the towns, and I was thinking, is it specific to that town?
Oh, staying in. Okay, local mail
Yeah.
only. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I would say then if there's a Raven system, we definitely go back to Phandalin. Because this ambush news.
We need to get this information
we
out
need to tweet this
ASAP.
like quickly.
We need reinforcements sent to Phandalin as soon as possible. Anywhere bodies can be sent in this area, because this could be an issue quickly.
I mean, I don't know if I'm so worried about the zombies ambushing Phandalin, but like obviously they're underprepared.
Not them ambushing Phandalin, but if zombies are becoming sentient or more smart, more tactical in this area, we need to get forces here and wipe that out.
Also, you would remember tactically, Phandalin does have an extremely important strategic role of reinforcing the northern Sword Mountains.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that they were
That's-
kind of like a
yeah.
hub.
They're the little hub of trading posts,
Okay.
so
So
we need to keep them
Phandalin-
alive.
So yeah, Phandalin was
Keeping
just
them
starting
alive
to get
is-
on its feet a little bit before the attacks.
Okay.
But if you scroll out a little bit on the map, you can recall that the North Sword Mountain area, where the Ice Spire Peak, that is a place that they are looking to reinforce. And Phandalin is the only place that has that little green line. Oops.
That
That-
access road.
Right. So there's a trail, or there's a thing right there. So otherwise, if you don't go to Phandalin, you have to go basically up the entire spine of the mountain
Right.
to get up here, which is much faster. It's actually faster just to go around because it's all roads
Right.
and it's mostly protected. So
Right.
then,
You're not having to deal with the
right,
Elements too.
right.
elements and
And there's just
traversing
some
a
things
mountain.
you can't use. There's something you
Right.
can't take through mountains.
Yeah,
So
I forgot that it was a
Phandalin-
hub. So yeah,
so
okay.
And the
the
zombie
idea-
giants are there, so stay away from the mountains, guys.
So the idea was that Phandalin needed to be reinforced and built up, and that's what the supplies you guys brought
Yeah.
was to help do. But you are also expecting to see Captain Denham sort of taking control of things or
So-
doing something,
So
but
right,
shit didn't go.
so right now is where Ike is, and Gek kind of doesn't really make decisions. He just listens to the group. But where Ike is she wants to go back to Phandalin. She doesn't like the idea of being gone from there for more than 24 hours without checking in, making sure they're progressing properly, and making sure nothing else is going on there. Because we have to. That's a point that has to be secured. That's why
Sure.
we have to take a special interest into that. The captain, while I want to find him, is most likely dead, and whatever information he has on him will be there when we find him.
Well,
He's been gone for like 6 to
I'm
7
gonna tell
days
him he
already.
said that.
If
I'm
he
gonna tell him
can
he
be,
said that.
if he could possibly be alive, it'd be very unlikely.
right.
But we have no inclination to believe that zombies take hostages,
right.
or even jump to that conclusion.
But we also,
He's most likely dead. We can try to find him. Hopefully he's still alive. but the priority should be the town of Phandalin, not the captain.
While I don't disagree, the only thing I'll not argue with, but counterpoint with is, we don't know that that he's. I mean, he seems like the kind of guy, based on what we know about him, that would keep a journal. But he's the only person who may have an idea of why we didn't turn.
Yes.
And
which I hope he's still out there, but
yeah,
I can't.
Yeah. So
we can't. We shouldn't operate as if he is.
I agree that he is number 2 on the to-do list. But
he's important to us. Phandalin's important to the world.
Yeah, you're right. That's 100% true.
And that's kind of what she would say. If you still want to go after the zombies, she'd be like, okay. She kind of trusts Throm as she's the.
He would probably just be
more tactical one.
Yeah.
But when decisions have to get made, she probably looks to him.
Yeah.
Because he's the wisest.
He would. Yeah. I mean he would probably more just throw it out there playing devil's advocate, just to get it in the conversation. But he agrees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we head back to Phandalin.
And we're having this conversation, and I imagine you look over and Shay and Gek are playing like that slap game.
Yeah.
or like rock paper scissors.
I feel like at some point Shay probably smacks him in the face, and he's like, "Do you really want to go there?"
Yeah. Yeah, that is like, you didn't tell me all the rules.
Yeah.
Fuck. Man, while I am enjoying myself, we need to not get fucking lost in the weeds with those two, because it could happen real easy for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Agreed.
So, zoom back
just
into this
20 minutes later.
Yep.
Zoom back into this section right here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, I haven't, so you guys get back on the trail. I want to say when you guys get about, I don't know, a half hour to 45 minutes, hour, walking speed. I don't know what the fuck walking speed's 3 miles an hour, on average.
Sure.
So,
and is this, are we on our way back, or we have gone there and returned?
You are on your way to Phandalin.
Okay.
About 12 miles, which is about 4 hours walking distance.
Sure.
12 miles on the road outside the city, you see the horde of zombies.
The ones that were
like in front of us or behind us?
Between you and Phandalin, on the road.
Fuck.
They are standing in the road doing nothing. They seem to be, I don't know, what would you guys
are they surrounding the whole of the city?
First of all, they're scatter.
They're scatters. No, they are 12 miles out of the away. There, you can't even see the town yet. 12 miles is a long time. It's in zombie, but they aren't doing anything. They are just sort of in shuffle, scatter, and it seems that they were walking and then they just stopped. So they have stopped.
So, but we. Based on the last encounter, we did get the impression that we can outpace them, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so first of all, let's scatter into the bushes real quick. Throm's going to Ike's side so they can talk, and he's gonna say, "Do you get the feeling that we maybe need to draw their attention?"
I was thinking we scared the city because they don't seem to be moving, and we get in the city and form a plan of action on what we need to do.
Okay,
and see what information they have about them.
Okay, wait. Okay, I was misunderstanding. So they're not going towards the city. They're just standing.
They are just standing there as if in a forgotten dream.
Okay, then then he will say, "Yes, that's probably very wise. Forget what I said. I didn't understand the situation." Yeah.
It's okay. There's a bush in your way.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. I need to trim that.
Look
But
through here. See?
yeah, there it is. I see it now. You're taller than me. So
I'm taller
yeah, that we definitely need to like,
than everyone but Gek.
yeah. So
Everyone I've ever met.
he is going to hang like,
She's like 7'6", and she's 6 inches
All right,
shorter
so
than
it's
him.
y'all's intention to essentially skirt around the scatter of zombies.
yeah. Throm is going to like take his time and like stay like farther away because he's
Yeah,
in heavy
same with
armor.
Ike. Ike
Um,
will be doing the same. They will be taking a
Yeah,
slow,
if you guys
long
go
path
far enough
around.
away, that will negate any need for a stealth because you guys are far enough away that it wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to
And-
definitely do what we need to do to get around. Like, he's not risking sound. Like,
Yeah.
'cause he's a
Heck.
noisy fuck.
All right, guys, everyone give me a wisdom save.
Okay, a
Save?
wisdom
Oh.
save. Okay, Blue is the cleric. Oh fuck. Okay.
So Ike on the wisdom save got a natural 1, so a 3 total.
Okay.
And Gek got a 12.
Throm got an 11, and Shay comes in hot with a 13. Really, we really crushed this one, John.
Yeah, 11, 12, 13, and
3.
All right, you guys get around the zombie horde, fine. And you can. I would assume. I'm just gonna assume for brevity's sake that you guys get far enough ahead, and then one of you might backtrack a little bit to see if they're on you, and they're not.
Hey John, how is Gek's survival and stealth?
he is good at survival and stealth. As I say, he'd probably be tracking back, but he'd probably tell Shay to run ahead into the city and make sure everyone's safe.
Yeah, I mean she'd do that. I think. I mean,
while the other two are slow,
right.
we will get the perimeter. He's got a +6 stealth and a +2 survival because I built him for a city,
they're
so he doesn't have
miles.
survival.
Right.
They are 12 miles away, and it would take 4 hours at a brisk walk to get there.
So they're 12 miles outside the city.
Yes.
They are miles.
So we saw them where we woke up.
Pretty
almost
more or less, yeah.
If you guys, you guys can easily sort of intuit, as you guys are expert zombie hunters, trackers, killers, and murderers. It looks like they just tried to follow your trail as best they could, and then when they lost you, they stopped.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
That's what it seems like to you guys.
So they got to the heavy traffic area, and they don't know where the trail goes from here because this is where all the tracks were out to before.
You can't necessarily count on them to know what a trail is. That makes sense with your training. So these guys,
they got to the busy point of the path, and there's too many footsteps to be like, I don't know, guys.
Hey John.
Yeah, that's a good intuition.
Hey John, would you say there was tracks going in every direction?
There were tracks going in every direction. Those zombies had no idea what to follow.
Tracks going every which way.
It took them a while to find that shit too, because their
s-
perception is dog shit.
So, Shay's all good with going ahead, and like if we're in this kind of mildly split party, she'll definitely just take off because I imagine she's traveling the lightest.
Yeah. Make sure everyone's safe. Have them start getting people in the village if anyone's out of the village.
All right, so
everyone
somebody is
within the perimeter of the village as quick as possible.
Well, hang tight. Before, like while she's on her run, Throm's going to suggest to Ike, and this is more me just telling John so we remember it for the future. Let's he's gonna say, perhaps the next time we run into a situation like this, if we can see if maybe a few drops of blood on a rag will that we could leave behind, and then like almost like chumming, but like to
Draw them,
away, right? Like we could
draw them away.
right? Like
Would
look,
that is that a tactic we would already know?
I'm assuming.
Does that work?
I'm
Can
assuming we
you
don't
draw
know.
them away with small amounts of blood?
I don't know.
You've never tried that. There's no one's ever tried that.
Right. I'm
Okay.
I'm kind of you are playing this like we know more than I know, so I'm just saying stuff that we can try in the future. I'm kind
Well,
of
because
playing
we've
this.
been told Austin said we're experts,
Right,
so
I
I'm
know.
kind
So
of
from your
playing off of
expert
that.
knowledge and from your historical knowledge, there
That's
has
not
never been a
happened.
time
So okay.
when you guys have ever needed to try and bait them anywhere. It was just find out where they are, kill them in mass.
Or even
It was very little.
even if we see like a deer like in the woods, like maybe we shoot it, slice it open like a tauntaun, and see what happens.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I think that's something we need to try.
Bait is a good idea. See if we can bait them.
Yeah. But yeah. So yes, Austin. Whenever you deem worthy, Shay would have been on the move.
All right. Once you get to Phandalin, you're gonna need to zoom out quite a bit.
Oh, doctor.
Once you get to Phandalin, you see that the entire city has been surrounded essentially by a moat. If you look up in the north part of the
Holy
map,
fuck! They've been busy.
well, they had.
They made it happen.
If you look up north, you can see that there's a river that northwest.
Oh, okay.
Northwest corner of
Man,
the map,
Ike
there's a
is
river.
gonna be proud.
They essentially did exactly what the fuck you told them, because you told them, hey motherfucker, and you said this specifically, build a fucking trench around your goddamn city. And so they built a trench. They got it. They basically got the river to come in and just sort of go around it. If you look over to the, I'm just going to tell you guys some stuff, because once you guys all get in there, eventually you guys all do get to Phandalin. Once you get to the north part, or the entrance, over here, where is that? Oh yeah, over here. They put some boards, sort of like it's a very, very sharp trench, right? The whole thing, it's even everywhere, but I can't fucking make it a nice, even, pretty trench yet.
Yeah.
But essentially, once you get to a place that you need to cross, there's someone there with like a board,
Sure.
and they just put the board down. If you zoom into that front section,
Yeah, I see you.
They put the board there, and then when you cross, they take the board and they take it fucking in. They're like, fuck that, right?
It's just that easy.
You can see there's a few sections where they've doubled it, because it was hard, I guess, to get the trench around. I did actually try and look at some of the terrain.
Sure.
This part up here, they did this secondary around the trees. They first just put it in here, and then afterwards they were like, you know what? We don't want them to get in these trees up here, so they did a second one. If you look over here at the town hall-ish area, you'll see that that's actually on a pretty steep hill.
Mm-hmm.
They can't climb up this, as far as anyone has ever known. So everything is in a trench, and then to get up here, there's a second trench. So they now have a ultra fallback of this hill.
Cool.
Although this building up here is in pretty bad ruins.
Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck. Once
No.
you get back, you then find out why you didn't see any traffic. Essentially, the captain has declared somewhat like martial law, and has pretty much put everyone to work to build this trench, which they did in a day. But they're fucking workers, and they're all farmers and shit. Making a 2 feet deep, 1 foot, or 2 foot wide trench isn't difficult, and that's what the book said. That's what you told them to do. So now, when you guys get back, they're like,
even if this is a 1 to 2 foot wide trench, this is still very impressive.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I mean,
No, that's a lot of ground covered.
There's no walls. There's not even any sticks. The entire obsession has been to build a trench around the city.
That is a phenomenal step one.
Yeah, Well, and that's
That,
when you
that
guys get back.
Yeah.
Captain Greywind reports and says, you know what, all of that stuff, and says, well, we're still not quite sure. We've never been attacked by zombies before like we were. Normally, it's just been one or two scattered. The 2 nights ago when you guys were here, and uh, when you guys went out and attacked them like that, we'd never seen nothing like that before. Where they actually seem to come in and attack a place. They normally just keep on going or shuffle through. So uh, that part's not in the book here, so we're not quite sure what to do with that. But
well,
we've got people posted around the town. At any crossing point, we've got some boards and such, and we got a big thick one up front for wagons to go over and whatnot. But uh, not quite sure what next steps are as far as any of this. I'm just a trader, but I've been reading through this book here. How's y'all's trip go? Anything interesting happen?
Shay's gonna pop in, even though she's not.
sh-
This isn't
yeah,
her wheelhouse. She goes,
no, she's the only one there.
no. He said we're all there.
You would have got there first, though.
Yeah, you maybe well, we can say that you're there first time.
It don't matter. We can all be there.
Yeah.
It don't matter to me. She's gonna pop in
I
real
like
quick.
her getting there first.
She's gonna say,
I like that idea.
Okay, that's cool. Then she'll
Yeah.
First of all, when
See how she handles the situation.
before
I think that'll be interesting.
before Greywind even talked, she would have just walked up with a big smile and just like slow clapping at her. She's like, this was a hell of a fucking job there, Captain. We have news. I might not be the best one to convey it, but there's big news. Things have gotten worse, but you guys are significantly more suited to deal with this shit. We did have to run for our goddamn lives, but we made it.
She gets a little scared when you say that. You can see that she's a little visibly shaken.
She's like, it's cool, it's chill. We're good. But
The best charisma in the party. It's cool. We're good.
yeah, it's cool. Yeah. She's trying to be calming.
Oh my goodness.
She's just
Okay,
not very
so
tactful.
there's just all right. So you guys got attacked and had to run, I guess. Is that right?
Yeah, it was a little more than an attack. It was more like an ambush.
In an ambush, I didn't think zombies could ambush.
Hey, George.
Someone in the back says zombies can ambush, and then you can start to hear like tittering around the room. Ambush? Zombies can't ambush.
Yeah.
What's going on? Are they real? Was my mom? Is she alive? Is my mom? My mom was a zombie. Did you see? Is she? Are they thinking? Are they still people? And then like everyone's starting to get a little.
She's gonna find like a barrel or a crate to stand up on. She goes, everybody, first of all, calm your goddamn tits, all right? You're doing great,
Yes.
all right?
Everyone's like ashy white.
Yeah, it's fine.
Zombies that
It's
can ambush?
everybody.
Are they
She's-
smart? Can they just jump over the trench? What happens if the trench
She
doesn't
points
work?
at that guy and goes, hey, shut the fuck up for a second. And she goes, everybody, 3 deep breaths. Ready? She goes in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Okay, everybody, it's fine. Okay, you're doing great. You got this wonderful moat set up. It's gonna serve you. You guys did a lot of hard work. It's gonna serve you well. It's going to pay massive dividends. Now they are getting better at what they do, but we're here to help, and everything will be fine. We survived one, and they got way closer than they'll ever get ever again. As far as we know, this trench should be 90% of the work. Shore up a few other things, and you guys should be good to go. And then she she says, what does she say? She says, she pulls out like a water, like a wine skin, or like it's probably just like a canteen, but she's just gonna like throw it up as a toast, and she's like, to every single one of you, and she takes a big drink out of it, and she's just like toasting the town, trying to get them to feel better, and Because obviously the panic is setting in, but she's just one person, and she's not. They probably know she's not the skilled tactician. They'd probably be way more comfortable hearing this from Ike or Throm.
Or not at all.
Correct, but she's also not going to lie to him.
You,
So there's nothing to be gained for her by lying to them. If she could steal some money off of somebody, she'll lie to them. But...
So you hear a woman ask, "Well, what if they block the water supply up north? What if they can learn how to just fall over if they're ambushing? How do we know that any of this is going to work? Should we just leave?"
No. You all play a very important role in the survival of this whole world. You're the hub of all commerce. You need to stay steadfast, and you need to just keep your head down and keep working. Okay, you're gonna be fine. They hate water. In as far as everything we've seen, they won't even come near these trenches. It's like me in a fancy gala. No thanks. I'm staying away.
A gruff farmer says, "Well, what are we supposed to do next? We're not warriors, but we can fight if we have to. But what are we supposed to do? We have a small trench, but that relies on the stream north of town. What else can we do?
Can we say
can
that around now these guys are getting there?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
So essentially, what happens when you guys get to town? Someone lets you in. You go to the main town, and you guys walk in to who? Shay is up there.
Shay was the one that was there. Yeah.
Essentially, Shay is standing on a water barrel or something, or a table, and everyone looks terrified. Is asking her questions. Everyone, now. You guys can guess that she said that they ambushed you because they're all like, well, if they can ambush, and they're basically starting to pepper Shay.
If she sees them coming up, she goes, "Oh, thank fucking God! Will you talk to these people?"
Dex starts pushing his way through the crowd. He's like, "Hey, everybody, calm down. It's okay. I'm here. I'll keep everybody safe. Just calm down. I can kill those zombies. You got nothing to worry about."
Everyone looks visibly comforted when Gex starts talking in his huge fucking hulking manner. They're like, "Oh, thank God. There's a big fighter here.
I can smash those things. It's okay."
If the crowd turns around back towards Shay, she is gone around the corner of the building having a smoke. She's fucking done with these people.
Jack loves the attention.
Yeah.
So then
Ike is finding the captain immediately and if the crowd's calming down, she's just gonna let Gek keep them happy.
Let the big man just keep fucking fluffing confidence levels.
Yeah. So as soon as Gek goes in there, Shay runs off, and then Captain what's her name? Greywind.
Yep.
Yeah, Captain Greywind. She says, "All right, everyone, calm down. No one's listening to her. Calm the fuck down, everyone." And everyone's like, "Oh shit!" They look at her like, "Mommy just slapped Daddy at the dinner table." She starts cussing. And then she says, "Now we all know what we have to do next. Everyone needs to go home and count their supplies. The logistics people will be coming around and taking account of everything that we have, so that we can know what we have, and that will tell us our next step. We can't just do this on our own. We have to work together. So, everyone go home. This is the end of the meeting. Don't ask any more questions, because we can't answer anything until we know what we have, and then we can make our plan. We've got the forest around us. We have our wits. We can do something. We can do anything, but we have to find out what we have. So, if anyone needs any help, get one of the guards and let them know if you're going outside of the water. Other than that, everyone stay inside. If anyone does need to come and ask me a question, I will be here. Now get the fuck out, don't panic, and go home and count your shit." And everyone's like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you."
And I kind of taps her glaive on the ground a couple of times. And we will
Everyone-
reconvene back here in 2 hours for the next step in the next plan of action once we have time to make it.
Yeah.
All right.
From around the corner of the building, you hear Ike say, "Yeah, what they said."
So not everyone heard you, but Captain Greywind
That was
heard
Ike.
you, and
You
she
mean
kind of
Shay?
nods, and she's like 2 hours. 2 hours. That'll do. We should be able to get a count of what we have and get back here by then.
Cool.
Okay, Captain,
So,
we'll meet
in
in your
closing-
quarters now.
Say that again.
Captain, we need to meet in your quarters.
Oh, okay. So this is what's going to happen in closing. We're not going to end it here. You can go and talk to her so that you can talk to her when all this shit's in your brain. But there's a horde of zombies, and you guys can probably remember. I have it all there. I can give you the exact.
Yeah, there's a horde of non-moving zombies.
That are 12
We're
miles.
basically gonna we could say this. We're gonna tell her everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when next time, it'll be what you want to do and talk to the town and then
Yeah.
figure out what the
Next plan. Yeah, fortifying the city is the number one
That's a good number one.
thing. We might have to stay here for a couple days, make sure this gets done.
So we're gonna pick that up
But
next
Yeah.
time, where we can start to fortify, and you guys can figure out how to deal with that horde of zombies 12 miles outside of town. And you can go through the captain's manual book that you guys happen to have that has all kinds of interesting plot hooks in it and good storyline shit. And that's where we're at for tonight.